Hey family, how are you? Today I'm home, so if you hear noise in the background, excuse me. So yesterday I was talking about, ways to raise your vibration where you don't really have to meditate or align your chakras if you don't know how to. You know, you don't always have to go that way, even though it's always recommended. And it is recommended because, the thing about meditation is that it helps you on how to quiet your mind, you know. So it allows you to go within, to let go of anything at the moment, and just go within. That's why, they say just concentrate on your breath because, like that, your brain is just on your body, and rather than anywhere else. And you have to have a clear mind because there's a lot going on in there. There's a lot of healing that we need to do. There's a lot of clutter. There's a lot of, false beliefs. There's a lot of conditioning that is in us, through time. So we have to fix that. We have to go within. And in order to go within, you're going to have to learn how to quiet your mind. And it's super hard. Quieting your mind is super, super hard. And I know because it was like that with me. That's why I used to fail a lot in meditating and things like that, because one, I was very impatient, I wanted to feel whatever it is that I thought I was supposed to feel. I didn't even know what I was supposed to feel or see or feel or hear or anything like that, but I was waiting for something, and the fact that I was waiting on something was blocking me from anything coming in. So, today I want to talk about, doing good deeds, living in gratitude. Those are super, super strong energies, extremely strong energies that will help you raise your vibration. It will help you with positive deposits into the universe. You want to be making your deposits because everything is, an exchange. So that's why you have to be careful with the type of energy that you put forth. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what they have done to you. Don't ever send negative energy back or anything like that. I grew up always hearing that. Like, if they send it to you, send it back. No, do not. Because you're going to be in that cycle, just going back and forth. And you're also exchanging negative energy. That's why you don't want to do that. You want to send healing. You want to be different. You are different. You send healing, you send love, you send, because I have told you guys before, we are people hurting people. So we have to be considerate of that. We have to, have compassion that we are doing our best with what we know. Actually, today I realized, those people that are very negative and toxic in your life, be super grateful for them. Super grateful. Because they are a sacrifice. They're a sacrifice for you to grow into a beautiful human being. To bloom, they're the catalyst of that change. They are a sacrifice. So once I started seeing that, I started feeling even more grateful, and I started praying more for the people that I felt were hurting me or that have hurt me in the past or whatever the case is. Don't ever send negativity back, no matter what. Go within, clear your heart, ask for love, ask for protection, talk to your angels, talk to yourself within, talk to God, whatever brings you peace. Talk to that, even if it's just yourself. Just go within. And what I used to do, now it's kind of like automatic, but in the beginning, when I was really monitoring the way that I would react to people, because like I have said, you're not going to be able to control everything around you, but you can control how you react to things. So I used to, anything negative that came into my mind, I automatically would grab it. Like once I realized that it was negative, I'm like, oh wait, that's negative thought, I would grab it and I would blow on it, and I would imagine that like butterflies came out. No, seriously. And then I send it to the light. You know, the darkness simply needs the light. The light will kill the darkness, you know. So just try your best to be your best every single day, no matter what comes at you. You know, as I get older and as I learn more, I understand more and more and more, you know, how Jesus said, turn the other cheek. And it doesn't mean to be a fool. It doesn't mean to, you know, leave those worldly feelings aside for a second. You know, and I'm not saying, you know, if somebody's literally hitting you, you know, just stay there and no, you know. I don't know how you will react. As for guidance, you know, it depends on what you're going through. It really does, you know. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, like, if somebody is gaslighting you, and by gaslighting, I don't know if everybody knows that term, but, you know, it's a new thing. But gaslighting basically just means, you know, like, trying you, just pushing your buttons, you know, trying you to get out of your character, out of your positive character, mainly. Just don't fall for it. You know, turn it around, transform it. And I'll give you guys an example. Now, my daughter, right, my oldest daughter, she's just growing. I understand everything. Her and I, you know, most of the times, parents, especially when they have more than one child, they always have, you know, that one child that will be like their trigger and things like that. Well, my daughter's not that she's a trigger, but she will be the one, you know, to tell me how it is. When the other ones would be more like, you know, worried about my feelings or something like that. But you know, unfortunately, sometimes when somebody tells you how it is what triggers you to change, because they see something in you that maybe you're missing. Or like I said, other people may not say anything because they don't want to hurt your feelings, you know. And I understand that because I have done that too. I do care about people's feelings and I don't want to hurt them. But there's always a way of saying the truth without hurting people. But of course, we learn those things. If you're not ready, you know, sometimes we do more damage to somebody because sometimes we don't know how to say it in a way where it's caring, but, you know, it's like, hey, you got to do this, you know. But anyway, so my daughter will be the one to trigger me. And it got to a point where we were clashing so much. And I'm like, man, I'm trying so hard to be like spiritual, to be positive. But my own daughter, you know, my own heart, like it's making me get out of character, you know, and that was hurting so much. But I said, what would Jesus do? Right? And my heart told me, turn the other cheek. Don't feed into that fire. Turn around, you know, throw some water in it, you know. And instead of me reacting in a negative way where I know in my heart the reaction that she may have been waiting for or that she expected, I will be super unpredictable and just either let it go, don't say anything, you know. If it wasn't something, like, I had learned to choose my battles. Not every little thing requires, you know, a certain reaction. Some things you could just let it go, you know. You really can. Ask yourself, is it worth breaking the peace? Is it worth, you know, breaking the relationship, hurting the relationship more? You know, is it worth it? And my children will always, for me, my children will always be worth me trying my best to turn the situation around in a positive way, right? So, let's say, for example, she wanted me to, you know, get out of character and be like, what the hell you doing? No, you cannot do this. Then I'll be like, it's okay, mommy, you know, and I'll go to the other side or whatever and just let her be. I wasn't trying to say my daughter's name. That's why my attitude changed, because I was like, wait, damn. But anyway, she knows. But, you know, like, I would just turn around, I will do something totally opposite that she wouldn't think. If she was mad at me or something while she was at work, and normally I will cook, but maybe she thought that I wouldn't cook because, you know, we're fighting or whatever, her plate was always there. No matter if we were arguing or anything like that, her plate was always there. You know, so things like that, when you switch it up and things, you know, it starts changing the person too, because she also started realizing, like, wait, she's not reacting the way that I'm expecting her to. So that's a positive thing. You know, you affect others in a positive way, and you affect yourself in a positive way, and you do that positive exchange. So, you know, just something to think about. I hope this video helps you. I hope it wasn't too all over the place. I know I can get like that, but I'm going to learn, you know, with time to, you know, be a little bit more organized and things like that. But when my spirit calls me to just say what I gotta say, then I do. You know, that's one thing about me, though. I have always been very obedient. You know, I have forgotten my obedience through time, you know, at times. Not through time, at times. But, you know, when it's super, like, loud in my heart and my soul, I listen 100%. You know, and that has helped me through life a lot. Anyway, so I'll let you guys be. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or morning, whatever. I send you love.